Hey guys, we're just going to do a little short review here on an LED video light that I think is being overlooked, and just want to tell you why I think you might want to take a look at this and see if it is of interest to you. I have, studio lighting that's designed to be stationary or just moved around within the confines of a studio, and that's all well and good, but I found over the last year or so that I've been taking the show on the road, so to speak, much more frequently. And with that in mind, I needed some compact lights that could be powered by batteries that I could take with me. And like most people, I started off, I think the first one I bought was a Neewer CN308. That's just about the cheapest entry you can get, entry point you can get into the LED video light world. And it's a great video light, honestly. You can buy them individually for $20 to $25 a piece on Amazon. I bought a 3-pack on Amazon for $55 and just could not be happier with them. It's a very bright light. The only downside I would say is that with the diffuser that they include, it just doesn't diffuse enough. You're getting a lot of light from a single point source, or a fairly small point source, so extra diffusion material, just something you can drape over in front of the light, will really give you, great results for very little money, really. But I was still looking for something just a little bit different, a little bit better, and I was thinking about going to the Neewer CN304. And I don't know if that light has been discontinued or not, but it is very, very hard to find, and it looks like it's been in short supply for about the last year. And I stumbled across the Neewer CN308, which is a bicolor light, and that's what we're looking at here. And that's what we're looking at here in this video. So as you can see, that's the box it comes in. We can go through all the theatrics of unboxing, but let's just do it the fast way and just say there you go. So anyway, this is the Neewer CN308. It comes with this little footy thing included that slides on and off the hot shoe mount, and it also has, I'll show you here, this articulating mounting point. It's actually very versatile. It's a great little mounting point, but I'll tell you honestly, I wish the mount would come loose from the bottom of the light, so you could just put it on top of a stand without this additional articulating mount in between. But you can't. This is all one piece. It's molded together, and that is what it is. But the light itself can be powered via battery or AC. I'll turn it around here. So you've got a battery port here for a Sony type battery. It's my understanding there's actually an adapter you can buy that allows you to use AA batteries, but I would not go with that. You go with the Sony NPF style batteries. You're going to be much happier, and it's going to be much less expensive for you to own this video light. You have AC input right there. You have your brightness control and your on-off button over here, and also the control that varies the temperature of the light between, I believe, 3300 Kelvin and 5600 Kelvin. You also get a couple of diffusers, various colors. Nobody uses these. Give them to your kids, throw them away, what have you. There is also a clear diffuser on the front, which I think you're going to need for virtually anything you're likely to do, because the light is very bright and very harsh without that at the very minimum. But once again, like I said about the other lights, a little additional diffusion material will go a long way towards giving you better results. But in any case, you can use the MPF style batteries. This is the 550 Sony style battery. This will give you about an hour to maybe 90 minutes life at full brightness. This is a 750, as you can see, much larger. It will go 2.5, 3 hours, if not more. And I also have some 950s, which are rated at something like 11,000 milliamp hours, and they go, 4 hours, 5 hours, something like that. It's very substantial. But in any case, portability is your primary goal, and you have access to, recharging facilities. This small one here weighs just a couple of ounces, doesn't take up much room, slides easily onto the back of the light, and then we have light. And of course my mount just came loose, so I'll show you how easy to slide this back on. It's just gives you a little table rest, so it's not very difficult to work with. And if I would tighten the thumb screw down, or the thumb wheel, we shouldn't have that happen again. But as you can see, you've got the percentage of brightness, and it goes up very quickly. You've got your temperature Kelvin there. I will mash on the large button, and then you can change your temperature up to 56K or down to 33K. And I'll turn it sideways so you can get an idea of what's happening here. Okay, we're all the way down at 33. And now we're at 5,000. And that's 56K. I don't want to point it directly to the lens and just blow everything out, but I think most of you get the general idea. Go back here and we'll bump this up. Percentage wise, we'll bump it up even brighter. It is a very bright light. It works very well for my purposes. One of the things I don't like about other bicolor lights is that in general I just don't find that they're as bright, and I mean that's kind of a no-brainer. You have half the LEDs dedicated to one color and half dedicated to another. This one actually seems to use a bicolor LED, so all the LEDs are on all the time. It just changes the balance as you go through the adjustment. This light also includes remote control, multi-channel remote control, so you can adjust something like 16 lights maximum with one remote. It also comes with something you can hold it with, just a handle. If you have somebody that wants to stand around holding a light all day, I'd suggest a light stand, but to each his own. The AC adapter, which is sold separately, is as you see here. I think these were about $12 each. It's, obviously if you're using this in a permanent setting or if you're using it in a home studio, you can buy the adapters for less than the batteries cost. For me, again, I was after portability, so I wanted to go with the batteries. Let's see, and I also went ahead and bought a case. This is a case that's actually designed for one of the 4-inch mini projectors. But as you can see, it holds one light this way, and this other light will fit right on top of that. So this will hold two lights perfectly. It's like it's made for it. And then I have another one of these cases I actually use to carry batteries in. It's not that I need that many batteries for the lights, because I rarely shoot videos that would exceed the battery life of even the 550s, but it's always good to have extra batteries. And I do have other lights, and I have monitors and things of that nature that also use these same batteries, so having a carrying case for the batteries is actually quite nice. I usually don't treat myself so well, but these cases are relatively inexpensive. They range from about $10 to about $14, and it just makes it very portable, very easy to use, and I'm glad I got it. Protects the lights, protects the batteries. Life is good. So in any case, I've shown you pretty much everything there is to see about this light. I'm very pleased with it. As you see, I bought two of them. They definitely meet my needs from both the standpoint of portability and just being extremely versatile. I have bigger lights I can take if necessary, but why carry around a bunch of lights if you don't need to? You know, 2 of these little containers with 2 lights and another box full of batteries is a pretty small kit to carry around, and you know, it just works extremely well. So in any case, I'll leave it there. You know, if you're looking for a battery powered light, LED light that's extremely versatile, I don't think you need to look a lot further than this light. I will say that my other Neewer lights, I have, like I said, a bunch of the CN160s. They've been incredibly reliable, and at, you know, around $20 a piece, if you break one, it doesn't exactly make you want to go out and cry. And I also have some of the bigger Neewer panel lights with like 600 LEDs, and they work great as well. So I mean, I've had really good success with the Neewer branded lights, and apparently a lot of people are having success because, I mean, Neewer doesn't build these themselves. There are other people who sell most of the same lights just under different brand names, and typically they do very, very well for everyone. So again, this is the CN308. It is available both individually, typically, and also as part of a kit that would include 2 lights, 2 light stands, and you know, again, add on the AC adapter if you feel the need for the AC adapter, and you've got a kit that's pretty much ready for anything. 2 of these with light stands runs about $105 to $110 on Amazon. I'll put a link below for both the lights, the case, the batteries, and if you have any questions, put it in the comment section below. If you have not done so already, please hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.